Hello, my wonderful, amazing artists. It's me, Miss Abby, your art teacher, and I want to give a big congratulations to all my third graders moving up, and I couldn't be more happy for you guys. You've worked so hard this year. So give yourself a high five, give yourself a hug, give yourself a round of applause, because you did a really good job this year figuring out how to go to school online, go to school in hybrid, go to school social distancing. You're the first kids to ever have to do that. You're like pioneer leaders of the future, and we all know it. You're the future leaders of the free world, and will very soon be like the future doctors, rock stars, artists, all that very soon, and that's pretty exciting. But before then, we have a summer of having fun, getting crazy, and playing a lot. And we have our Stepping Up celebration art class. And to do that, we're creating celebration hats. Now, you can take this in a couple different directions. You can make a paper crown. You can try your hand at origami, but I'm going to show you how to make our special Stepping Up hat inspired by college and high school graduations. But we're going to use paper to make it. Let's get started. For this project, you'll need some paper. I'm using white paper, but this would be really great if you had like a cereal box, some scrap paper, some colorful paper. Anything will work, because it is a little bit silly. So you need some of those, some scissors, probably some coloring tools. I keep mine in a Swedish fish box because that's what I have, and a glue stick. Let's get started. Okay, so we're making the headband part of the hat first, the part that wraps around your head. And we're going to take this paper and cut it in half. And you can use glue or tape for this. I have a glue stick, so that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to take the cap off. I'm going to put a nice, thin, shiny line, because as we know, because I say it like a million times, glue is like butter. You want a thin, shiny layer, butter on toast. And then we can do like we can give this connection a 10-second massage to make the connection strong. Alright, now we have to measure around our head. And I have a big head because I'm an adult person. We have to measure around our head and make sure it fits. Do we need to add more paper? Are we happy with it? If you want, you can use like a crayon and give it just a simple mark. The crayon's not dark enough, so that we know. But it's okay if it doesn't fit. That's part of the charm. See, I left a tick mark. And now I'm going to open it back up and cut little snips. Because we're going to do a good old-fashioned bend and snip. See? This is about as wide as our finger, the snip we're making. We're not cutting the whole thing into pieces or anything. Just enough so that it gives it kind of a bend and snip. And we're going to do that the whole length of this paper. Next, I'm going to glue it so that it's a big circle. See, I did the snip and bend, where I snipped and then I bent down these little tabbies. And this is going to create a surface for this is going to create a surface later for our top. But first I gotta glue a strip, and I'm definitely gonna hold it for 20 seconds afterwards to make the connection strong. Thin, shiny layer. And then I'm going to hold it for 20 seconds. Okay, so we made the part that goes around our head. Next, we're going to make the square part that rests on top of this. And that you're going to need a separate piece of paper for, and we're going to cut it into a square. The way I cut into a square is I kind of line up the corners here, and they'll have, if it's a rectangle, like a regular old piece of drawing paper, you'll have a triangle with a square corner, and these two edges will line up. Then you'll have a long skinny strip at the bottom. Then we're going to squash the crease, and then we're going to cut this skinny strip off, but save it because it could make a nice bookmark or something later on, right? Pretty useful, and we don't like wasting paper here. Maybe we can even use this as our graduation tassel. Ooh, yeah, we'll make a tassel out of it. That sounds fun. So, put this aside. We'll do something fun with it later. Now we have this square, and it is a tradition among people moving up and out of their previous grade this time of year to decorate this. So if you want to use some collage materials, that might be kind of fun. Or if you want to write on it, or draw on it, or decorate it in the way that you want, that would be pretty cool. Like, I know I've seen people that put, like, you know, flags of where their ancestors and family come from, or they put, like, inspirational quotes, or things they're excited about for the future. And that's all really fun and special. That's a great way to celebrate our accomplishments and our hard work. And I think I'm going to decorate mine with some crayons. Ta-da! Here is my topper that'll go on like this, all glued together. I also remember this little strip. If you've got some scrap like this, it might be kind of fun to fold it in half. And I don't know, maybe snip this end so that it looks like the tassel of a grad hat. Or if you have yarn or ribbon or string, this also might be good. Or maybe we'll fold it in half another time. So if you want to add this to your hat, I think you'd probably use some glue or some tape on top. That could be fun. I'm not going to do that. I'm not feeling that. So I'm going to tell you about my graduation hat. It says, "Amazing job, artists," because I always call you guys my wonderful, amazing artists. I was so proud of our work together with the Black Lives Matter at School Week. I thought that was special and amazing. And I drew hearts and a sun and rainbows, because I was thinking about how rainbows come out after really dark, scary storms sometimes, and I thought that was cool. Also, it's June, and that's Pride Month, and Pride Month is about loving and including everybody and validating everybody for their passions and cares and being very inclusive. And that's kind of why Gilbert Baker designed the rainbow flag the way he did. And it's June. And it's June, and rainbows are bright and colorful and cheerful. Now we're going to attach our square topper onto our round bottom. And the way we're going to do that is by putting glue on all these tabs and then letting this rest on top for about, actually let's have gravity help us out, for about a couple minutes. Happy stepping up ceremony, my wonderful, amazing artists. After this is dry, after the glue is dry, like I would wait like like a couple minutes at least until everything's hardened. Maybe even overnight if you got time. And then you can totally wear your stepping up ceremony celebration hat to do your stepping up ceremony, taking goofy photos to celebrate the end of the school year. Bye! Congratulations on wrapping an amazing, completely wild and different school year. And I hope you have the funnest summer ever. Bye! Have fun making art.